So the temple is open. Ayodhya is now on the global pilgrimage map. But what does that mean for India? Well, there are two broad implications. One is domestic, the other is global. We'll discuss both tonight. Let's start with the domestic implications. Ayodhya has seen a lot of history. Some of it has been painful and violent. But this temple is like a full stop to that story. It's now time to look forward, to focus on the future. The Prime Minister also talked about it. He said Ram belongs to everyone. So hopefully the temple marks the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter of harmony and unity. Secondly, it's an important civilizational milestone. Every Indian probably knows the Ramayan. They also know how important Ayodhya is. It's the birthplace of Lord Ram. So building a temple there symbolizes a lot, sort of like a homecoming for the god. And thirdly, the political implication. In a few months from now, India will head into the general election. Chances are the temple will feature heavily in it. Building it was an election promise of India's ruling party, the BJP. In fact, the party's rise is linked to the Ram temple. So today's event does have political implications. You will see it play out very soon. That's the domestic impact. Now let's look at the global implications. Number one is soft power. The story of Lord Ram is a pretty famous one, not just in India, but across Asia. You have different versions of the Ramayan. Thailand has one. So does Cambodia, Laos, China, Myanmar, Indonesia, Vietnam. They all have their own versions of the Ramayan. I'll give you an example. There's a city in northern Thailand called Ayodhya. It was the capital of an ancient Thai kingdom. And where did the name come from? Many historians say Ram's Ayodhya. Even today, Thai kings take the name Rama. In Cambodia, you have the Angkor Wat. Originally, the temple was dedicated to Vishnu. And inside, you can find murals of Ramayan. Wherever Indians went, the Ramayan followed. Like in the Caribbean, in Africa, in Pacific islands like Fiji. All these places are familiar with Lord Ram. In fact, they celebrate him. So maybe New Delhi can leverage that common thread. Use it to forge closer ties. Which brings us to the second implication, more tourism. Again, the focus is on Asia. It can be on Asia. Look at the top sources of foreign tourists in India. Bangladesh is on top. Then come a lot of Western countries. Malaysia is at number 9. Thailand is at number 11. Other Southeast Asian states do not even feature in the top 20. Maybe the Ramayan can change that. These people grow up listening to stories of Lord Ram. Why wouldn't they want to visit his birthplace or other sites linked to his story? The government of India is already working in this direction. A Ramayan railway circuit has been unveiled. It links places like Ayodhya, Chitrakoot and Buxar. The route has around 15 stops. It's an 18-day journey covering more than 8,000 kilometers. The new Ram temple will put this route on the world map. It could be the star attraction. And do not underestimate religious tourism. People spend a lot of money on it. Saudi Arabia, for instance, earns $20 billion from religious tourism. Their target is to take it to $350 billion in the coming decades. So there is a lot of money to be made. And finally, the third implication, power projection. I know it may sound a bit strange here, but just think about it. Some 100 foreign dignitaries were invited to the Ram temple. Some of them had special messages, like Naor Gilon. He's Israel's ambassador to India. He posted this picture with a replica of the temple. The ambassador congratulated all Indians. He also promised to visit the temple soon. So my point here is quite simple. Today's ceremony coincided with a new chapter of Indian history. Our economy is a bright spot. Our people are young. And diplomatically, we are asserting ourselves. People realize that India is a major power in the making. And in that context, this temple says a lot. Its size, its architecture, and of course, today's grand ceremony. It's an India connected to its past and ready to claim its future. This temple also offers India a great opportunity. We are a proud secular country, meaning we celebrate today's temple ceremony as we also celebrate our diversity. After all, that is the essence of Ram Rajya, or the kingdom of Ram, a kingdom of harmony, peace, and righteousness.